Section 1. The shadow of time, asterisk, asterisk, the desert holds many secrets. It is a graveyard of empires, where the wind howls the names of forgotten kings. We think history is written by the victors. Implies that the ink dries only after the blood is spilled. Asterisk, asterisk. But what if I told you, ... that for one man, the script was written before he was even born? A prophecy locked away in a scroll, waiting for 150 years. For the right set of eyes, asterisk, asterisk, this is not a legend. This is the anatomy of the impossible, a fortress that could not be breached, a king who thought he was a god, and a night where the world shifted on its axis. Without the strike of a single battering ram, asterisk, asterisk, this is the story of the handwriting on the wall. This, ... is the rise of the King of Kings, asterisk.
The Golden Crown, or Iqbal.
Section 2. The Impregnable BAS to the year is 539 BC, Babylon, the crown jewel of the ancient world. Look at it. The Ishtar Gate, shimmering in blue and gold. Its walls were so thick, they said chariot races were held atop them. It wasn't just a city, it was a statement. While the Persian army gathered like a storm on the horizon, inside these walls, there was no fear, only arrogance. King Belshazzar sat on his throne, drunk on power and wine. He looked at the Persians outside and laughed. To Belshazzar, the siege was a joke. Babylon had supplies to last for 20 years. The Euphrates River flowed through the city walls, guaranteeing endless water. He felt untouchable. On this night, he committed the ultimate act of hubris, drinking from the sacred golden vessels stolen from the Temple of Jerusalem. Toasting to his idols of stone, even the guards abandoned their posts for the party. Why watch the walls when the walls are invincible? But pride is a blinding fog, and they never saw the wolf standing at the door.
Your gods are silent. Where is their power now? Yes, look at that.
All right, you win this time. Pass the wine.
Section 3. The Engineer of Destiny, asterisk, asterisk outside. Amidst the cold silence of the desert stood Cyrus the Great. He was different. He didn't want to burn Babylon. He wanted to rule it. He knew he couldn't climb the walls, so he decided to change the map. Asterisk, asterisk, while Babylon partied, Cyrus's army wasn't sleeping. They were digging. In a stroke of military genius, Cyrus ordered his engineers to divert the mighty Euphrates River into a nearby marshland. Asterisk, asterisk, slowly, ... silently, ... The lifeblood of Babylon began to drain away. The roaring river turned into a whisper. Then, a trickle. Then, a path of mud. The natural barrier that protected the city for centuries was gone. The impregnable gates that spanned the river were now hanging over dry ground. The back door was open.
The Euphrates, once wild, now bends to the will of the empire, bringing life to the fields of Sumer.
Section 4. Judgment Day **** back in the palace. The music reached a fever pitch. And then, instant silence. The air turned cold. On the plaster of the palace wall, a hand appeared. Not a projection. Not a trick. A disembodied hand. Carving letters of fire.
Drink
Asterisk,
deeply.
asterisk, Mene, Mene, Tekel, Parsin.
What treachery.
The king's face turned the color of ash. The Bible tells us his knees knocked together. The party was over asterisk, asterisk. They called for Daniel. The exile, the prophet. He looked at the terrified king and delivered the verdict that no gold could buy off. God has numbered the days of your kingdom. You have been weighed on the scales and found wanting. Asterisk, asterisk. As Daniel spoke those words inside, outside, the water level hit bottom. Judgment wasn't coming tomorrow. It was already walking through the mud. Asterisk.
It is Aramaic, yet the words defy translation.
I do not understand. This is beyond us. Look at it. Tell me what it means, you superstitious fools.
The vision is clear. The great statue shall be broken, and a new kingdom will rise from the east.
Section 5. The ghosts in the night, asterisk, asterisk. They came like ghosts. Persian soldiers, thigh deep in the sludge of the riverbed, slipped under the iron gates.
Prepare yourselves,
There were no
for
alarms,
the judgment has begun.
no screams. The guards were too drunk to notice the shadows moving past them. Asterisk, asterisk, the history books say Babylon fell without a battle. The Persians walked right into the banquet hall. Belshazzar stood up, perhaps thinking it was another hallucination. It was the last thing he ever saw. The greatest city on earth was captured in a single night. While its master held a wine cup asterisk, asterisk, when the sun rose over the ziggurats the next morning, the flags had changed. Cyrus walked into the throne room not as a butcher, but as a new master. Calm, calculated, victorious.
Secure the flanks! Push them back! Lower your weapons! The king surrenders! Take him away! Secure the perimeter!
Section 6. The prophecy unveiled asterisk, asterisk, but the most chilling part of this story happens now. According to the historian Josephus, the Jewish elders approached the new king. They brought him an ancient scroll, the book of Isaiah. Asterisk, asterisk, Cyrus read words written 150 years before his birth. Thus says the Lord to his anointed, to
now
Cyrus,
firmly under Persian control.
I will
marked
open
by the
before him the
banners
double
flying
doors
high above the
so that the
Ishtar
gates
Gate.
will not be shut.
Look how many there are.
Imagine the shiver down his spine. The river,
But they do not
the
plunder.
open gates.
They march.
It was all
in
described
order.
in perfect detail, long before his grandfather was even born. Asterisk, asterisk, Cyrus realized he was not just a conqueror. He was an instrument of destiny. He issued the famous decree. He ended the exile. He sent the people home, asterisk, asterisk, from the Cyrus cylinder to the pages of the Bible. This story stands as a testament.
Your Majesty,
Walls cannot protect you
we
from
present
fate.
to you the sacred
Arrogance is the
teachings
architect
passed
of the
down
fall.
through
And
generations.
sometimes, history is just a script, waiting for the King of Kings to take the stage.
Look here, Your Majesty. The symbols detail the movements of the Gushian tribes.
So, they plan to attack the lowlands. By the grace of Ahura Mazda, let this decree be known throughout the lands.
By the grace of Ahura Mazda, take this decree. The exiles are hereby permitted to return to their homes.
Can you believe it? We are actually leaving Babylon!
The Lord has remembered us.
The return from exile was a monumental undertaking, as thousands began the arduous trek from Babylon back to Jerusalem.